Right there.
You have 1/2 minus 1/5 times the 3 times here.
Alright.
And if you do the same thing at all the other, same base, you get 3/5 minus about 21. And then the 3 base negative 2 main base, they're all
And then you do it for the same for the other angle you draw from one side.
1,000.
This is the
So
X.
this is population, right?
Same thing as saying, we're going to leave that 1/2 up there, right? And we're going to rewrite 32 the same as saying 16 times 2, right? 16 per square, so what we're going to do, distribute property of exponents, this goes to the 1/2 there, and goes to the 1/2 here.
That's saying it moves on to this one, this other half strand. And now they're identical.
Isn't a graph, a frequency graph, yeah, a frequency graph, yes, that? It's like a bar graph. Yeah, it's like a scan, say 1, you got it? Alright, so now what we do is we have exponents, right? And we're going to just choose to work with one exponent first. So, which guys do you want to work with first?
Remember the last phase of mitosis? What happened? What was it called? Right, and what happens in telophase? Right, and what's that called?
I did that.
So what's this one?
Now we need it.
Alright, so what we do
Yeah, so if I can do
No,
Oh, Russell won. Well, actually, we'll see.
Yeah.
we have a pretty large sample, right?
That's a G.
That's a G. I don't know about that. It looks like a Q to me.
This is 30. This whole thing is 50. So subtract the 2. It's a 20-degree angle. Since it's just, you have just I and J, you want to get rid of that. And since we're finding the dot product, and when you do the dot product, it's always just going to be a number. It's not going to be...
because you multiply 2 by 1 times that. Yep. So we start with now what's your
I personally don't want to do 30 times 4 myself. Do practice.
This one is RNA.
Yeah, or can you do it by yourself? You can do it?
so now step number 3 is going to be rewrite, and that's right step 3 rewrite and so on. And what do you want to do? We're going to separate this out.
So it's in between 95 and 20. Yeah, it should be somewhere in between there because it's going from this higher end.
Okay, so at this point, if we tried to substitute one of these in, which one would it be easier to do it with? Because you have to get the letter by itself.
Okay, so you just subtract Y.
From this one?
Into that.
So it's going to be
No, actually. The other ones would be...
negative 2, is that right?
Okay, then do some...
But what do we notice? There's a 2 in every single one of these, right? You can just divide the whole thing by 2. You divide the entire side by whatever you're dividing it, not just the variable. Does that make sense? Because if you have to show all your steps, they don't just magically switch, you just have to divide all of them by negative 1. Okay. And then we're going to add 1 to the side and add 1 to the side. So negative 7x.
Y, is there any other Y?
Yeah, exactly. Because that's why the rule says that you always has to start with oxygen and then with hydrogen, and then you just figure it out. And then you just see what's changed. Like you found.
Last year I went all the sides, each of these angles is 90 degrees. So since these are each 90 degrees, and you're trying to solve for x, say choose the value 2x is the value of one angle. You're trying to solve for x that it's not touching, one of the sides that it's not touching, which is 5. That's one of them. Added to the other side that it's not touching. 13. So any questions?
Is that when you subtract the
So what you're going to do is then draw in saying everything.
I didn't see your hand. I thought you were bouncing on your head.
He could if he wanted. A big head of his.
Yeah, all
I
that
just did that.
affirm.
So why are these two wrong? Which you see how you mixed up lot and input on it?
You're not going to change it in no, the 2, or the AO's form in the past tense.
Do not know. You guys learned this. Miss Simon told me you should do this too. You guys learned this. Miss Simon told me you should do this too.
You said it wasn't on test.
You can pass the D-bind.
Median. Nice. Middle number. And lastly, the mean. Multiply that out.
So what you're going to do, this is asking you to find the value of x. You have to find the value of x. And when competition is low, that means the price is up. Okay? So that's great tricks. And then you have protection. Opposite sides are the same length. And like your reasons for liking protectionism is because it protects the jobs of America. Yeah. So then next is increasing positively. That's why it's to positive. And then the y is going down. If your arrow's going in, be the same as y is going down and x is going up. So that's kind of where you get your positive.
Sorry.
The area will equal the base, which is 15, and rise will go right.
Oh,
Like just
so this one's going up here.
yeah. Like would it be the same thing or different?
No, it'll be different. You're very true about it. So, I'm obviously
You change the ending, but you don't change
Find it out.
the core. Except instead changes, you change the I. But that's similar. You don't change
Then
what
now what we have
the verb is.
On element.
Yeah, it's the same rule, but the O changes to a U.
On this one, it's U, R, and I.
Perfect.
That's really easy to make mistakes. Sorry, it's negative.
Oh, no.
What?
No, yeah, you switched them, sorry.
No, it'd be
Yeah,
negative.
no, but you had it right. Just
Bisect each other. They aren't congruent and they don't bisect each other. And they don't necessarily have to come together on sides like BC has to be congruent to BC.
Okay, what's
And AB has to be congruent to AB. Okay, get that?
Because when you have a law, you can't activate something else because it's feminine.
Compete. Or you can say more variety. Well, I guess that actually helps in consumers, doesn't it?
yeah.
Yeah, because if you think about it before, we went to China, we didn't have it.
From Reverend Anthony Anderson.
You would say
she had passion for him, and Dick's act for her husband, the Reverend, and sees it as an expression of love.
So he's a humble guy.
Yeah, so he's a really humble guy, and she falls in love with him. He's really humble, and
He just
she
meets her somewhere?
no, he meets her from the Reverend. I'm not positive what the Reverend did, but he got in trouble and he was supposed to be arrested by the British. But Dick was mistaken for the Reverend.
Exciting. He did a really good job in his Lord of the Flies essay, so now we're just going through and editing some of it.
Nice.
I have no other option.